Hi children, welcome back to our e-class. Here we are going to enter into the module 5, the lesson When People Rebel 1857 and After. Okay, so before going to enter into the new topic, first we'll discuss about yesterday's. What we discussed about yesterday? Did you remember? Okay, let me recap. Right? So yesterday, how rebellion spreads. Right? So in different places, how it spreads, we learned yesterday. Okay? For that, we considered some important places: Kanpur, Delhi, and Lucknow, right? Jhansi and Madhya Pradesh, right? So Bihar. These are the some important places. Okay. So based on that, in the Kanpur first. In the Kanpur, what happened? Nana Sahib, the adopted son of Bajirao Peshwa, is Nana Sahib, and he gathered some army, and with that army force, he attacked on Britishers in the Kanpur city. Okay, so he won that battle and he captured Kanpur, and he himself declared as Peshwa in the Kanpur, right? So in the same, and he accepted the captaincy of Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last Mughal emperor. Okay, so here one more thing is, he is the adopted son of the Peshwa Bajirao, right? For that reason only, first they didn't accepted his hereditary. Okay, so and next in Lucknow, Birjes Khadr, he is the Nawab. Actually, he is the deposed Nawab's son, and he also for gathered some army force, and with the support of his mother. Actually, in that war, his mother played an active role to organize the force who are against to Britishers, right? So here his mother's name is Begum Hazrat Mahal. Okay, and she played an active role in the organizing the battle, right? So next, coming to Madhya Pradesh. Actually here not complete Madhya Pradesh. Okay, the Mandla region of Madhya Pradesh, and Rani Avanti Bai Lodhi. She belongs to the Ramgarh area, right? And she have 4,000 of soldiers that time, and she also fought against with the Britishers, and she also won in that battle. Okay, and coming to Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi ki Rani, right? So yeah, she also attacked on Britishers. So she also merged with Sipais. Here she is not single actually, and along with Nana Sahib and Tandia Tope, she fought with the Britishers, right? And next, coming to the old Zamindar from Bihar, he is none other than Kunwar Singh. Okay, so he also attacked on Britishers. And next, Ahmadullah Shah, right? He is from Faizabad, right? And Bhakt Khan, he is one of the soldier. Okay, so these are all the people from different places of India. They gathered some members, they gathered some army force, they gathered some Sipais, soldiers, right? And they attacked on Britishers. Okay, they killed some British officers, they spoiled British buildings, they spoiled Britishers' properties. Okay, and they captured different areas, and they themselves declared as Nawabs, Rajas, right, Peshwas, right, in their areas. Okay, and they also accept the captaincy of whose, so many times I repeated, right, the last Mughal emperor, he is Bahadur Shah Zafar. Okay, so his captaincy they accepted and they ruled. Okay, but actually here all these happens different. This is the happiest thing. Okay, in India, from different parts of the India, different places, they are belongs to different languages, different cultures, different traditions, different religions, right? Even though for freedom fight they gathered, they maintained unity. right? That is in that critical moment also. Yesterday also I said, in that kind of critical situation also, that is the happiest thing. They maintained unity. Even now also we are maintaining that unity. In India we have so many languages, so many cultures, so many religions, right? So many different types of customs, traditions, festivals, okay, different food habits, different dressing styles, even though we all are Indians, okay. So in that way here, different places from India, they gathered and they attacked on Britishers, okay. That we discussed yesterday. And now the topic module 5. This is, in this module 5, the subtopics are the company fights back and aftermath. Here this is the continuation of the yesterday's topic, okay. Yesterday we discussed how rebellion spreads. Here the company fight back. So after happens all the things, here the company fight back on rebellions, okay. How he fought with rebellions again, how they captured again, okay, how they got domination, how they got power again in India. That now we are going to discuss, okay children. Okay children, here today's our topic is the company fights back, right? So after after capturing Delhi, almost 1 week it was quiet, and after that again Britishers they brought soldiers from England, okay. So here what happened, they want to regain their power in India, okay. So for that they did so many things. They introduced so many policies, they did so many different rules for the people, okay, and they strictly followed that, right? Why? Because the Britishers, they want to regain their power. They want to again, they need that power again. They want to occupy again. They want to rule our India, okay. For that all these things happen. Here it company fights back means, here the first important thing we need to discuss is about Delhi. Actually rebels captured the Delhi, right? I said in the yesterday's topic. So here what they did, in Britishers again they recaptured Delhi in the September 1857. Within few months, within a short span, again they attacked on rebels, and they recaptured our Delhi, okay. So here after that, in the year of 1858 October, the Mughal emperor, actually all these Rajas, Nawabs, kings, Zamindars, all under the captaincy, under the ruling capability of last Mughal emperor, right? So for that reason Britishers arrested him. Actually they sent him to the court first. They tried in court and they sentenced him life imprisonment. That Bahadur Shah Zafar and his wife also. And his wife name is here Begum Nizat Mahal. Okay, sorry, Zeenat Mahal. Okay, so here that reason they both were imprisoned, and after 4 years of struggle in the jail, the Muhammad Bahadur Shah Zafar was died in the year of 1862 November. Okay, actually this is one of the saddest thing in his life, right? He struggled already a lot, and after that also while in his last stage also he struggled in the jail with his wife, right? So that is the saddest thing about our Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar. So he was imprisoned, he was life imprisoned, and after 4 years of jail life, in jail only, he was dead in the year of 1862 November. Okay, actually, so like that gradually Britishers again occupying the areas, again they started ruling in India. Here, so here what happened? for this, not at all ended the rebellions fight. Okay, they didn't stop their fight against with Britishers. Even though in some areas they are resisting still with the Britishers, still they are fighting continuously. They are struggling with the Britishers, right? So this is the thing happened first, right? In the 1858 only, Lucknow also captured. Lucknow also captured, taken by the Britishers in the year of 1858. So here all these things happened. Whenever whatever is happened, whatever they are doing, for all that, all the things are to cause to regain their power back. Okay, so they want to rule again, they want to capture all the areas again, they want their power back. So for that they are doing all these things in our country. Whatever the areas captured by the rebels, again Britishers attacked on that areas, and again they occupied that areas and they started ruling again. Kanpur also, Lucknow also, Delhi also, right? And here one more important thing is Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, I said. Okay, she also killed by them, means Britishers. Okay, they defeated her and killed her in the year of 1858 only, right? So the same thing, the same fate was the similar fate was happened to Rani Avantibai also, Avantibai Lodi of Mandla region of Madhya Pradesh. I said no in the yesterday's last topic, she belongs to the Ramgarh area in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, she also had the same thing. She also defeated by the Britishers, and she also actually, whenever they attacked on four sides of her, that time she killed, right? Means here she felt that was very embarrassing thing to killed by Britishers. Okay, so for herself she suicide, right? So this is the things happened in India. And Tantia Tope also. Tantia Tope actually he far away, he was escaped to jungles in the North India, but after some time he also killed by Britishers. So these all the things, very saddest things, and again Indians become a little bit nervous, means sad, right? Again Britishers raised their power, again they dominated, again they started ruling, again their rules and regulations, different principles, different kinds of thoughts they are introducing, with their ideas they are ruling, right? Again our struggle started. But here this is not the full stop for the rebellion. Okay, wherever whatever is happening in the all areas of India, but even though one side rebellions are doing their duty continuously, they are struggling. Okay, they want to wipe out the white people from India continuously. For that they are struggling a lot. Okay, this is what happened in that movement, means after company fights back, right? This is what happened in the all of the areas. Okay, and here one more thing, some areas Britishers compromised. Okay, because they held a meeting with all the Rajas, Nawabs and kings, who zamindars, landlords are there. With them they gathered and they conducted a meeting, and they said here actually means a sort of agreement. Okay, we are ruling again, but you can rule under the guidance of ours. Like that they compromised. Okay, in so many areas again zamindars, landlords, right, Nawabs, they ruled their own areas under the guidance of the Britishers. This is what happened after the 1857 revolt. Okay, means here these are all the things for what? To regain the power back, to gain power back, and to gain their domination be back, right? So these all the things happened after the revolt of 1857. Okay children, here like this just as victories against the British had earlier encouraged rebellion. But the defeat of the rebel forces encouraged desertions. Let me show you some slides. Here he is Tantia Tope, and he was killed by Britishers in April 1859. Actually, on his name, postal stamp issued in commemoration of Tantia Tope. Right? And next, British forces attacked the rebel. Here, British forces attacked the rebels who had occupied the Red Fort and Salimgarh Fort in Delhi. Right? This picture is showing attacking on the rebels. And next, here British troops blew up Kashmiri Gate to enter Delhi. And next, here you can identify by seeing this picture only. British forces capture the rebels near Kanpur. Notice the way the artist shows the British soldiers valiantly advancing on the rebel forces. Right? So next, coming to the topic, aftermath. Here aftermath means what happened after the any negative force, right? Any negative incident happened after that, the situations, that is called as aftermath. Here, after all these things happened, the British had regained control of the country by the end of 1859. And but they could not carry on ruling the land with the same policies anymore. These are some important changes that were introduced by the British government. Those are, the first one is the British Parliament passed a new act in 1858 and transferred the powers to the British East India Company to the British Crown in order to ensure more responsible management of Indian affairs, important affairs. A member of the British Cabinet was appointed Secretary of State for India and made responsible for all matters related to the governance of India. He was given a council to advise him called India Council. That council is called as India Council. So the Governor General of India was given the title of Viceroy, that is a personal representative of the Crown. Through these measures, the British government accepted direct responsibility for ruling India. And the second one, our ruling chiefs of the country were assured that their territory would never be annexed in future. They were allowed to pass on their kingdoms to their heirs, including adopted sons, because so many adoptions are there in our hereditaryship, right? For that reason, they included adopted sons also. However, they were made to acknowledge the British Queen as their sovereign paramount. Thus, the Indian rulers were to hold their kingdoms and subordinates of the British Crown. And next, coming to the third one, it was decided that the proportion of Indian soldiers in the army would be reduced and the number of European soldiers would be increased. It was also decided that instead of recruiting soldiers from Awadh, Bihar, Central India and South India, more soldiers would be recruited from among the Gurkhas, Sikhs and Pathans. And coming to the fourth one, the land property of Muslims was confiscated on a large scale and they were treated with suspicion and hostility. The British believed that they were responsible for the rebellion in a big way. And next, coming to the fifth point, the British decided to respect the customary religious and social practices of the people in India. Means a sort of compromising nature of the Britishers. Here we can identify, right? So next, the last policies were made to protect landlords and zamindars and give them security of rights over their lands. So these are the policies introduced by the British government to the East India Company, and thus a new phase of history began after 1857. We can say this statement. A new history began after 1857. Okay children, so here these are the subtopics. Once again, I will give you recap. Here, the company fights back. In that, already I said we discussed about Bahadur Shah Zafar and Rani Lakshmi Bai, Rani Avanti Bai, right? How they killed by the Britishers. Here, first they recaptured Delhi, and next they recaptured Delhi in September 1857 only. Okay, and in the year of 1858 October, they sent Bahadur Shah Zafar and his wife, along with his wife, they sent to him jail. They imprisoned, they life imprisoned, right? They sentenced it to the life imprisonment. In that jail only, that Bahadur Shah Zafar was died in the year of 1862 November. Okay, so these are the things happened. And coming to Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, she also attacked by Britishers, and she defeated by Britishers, and she was killed by the Britishers in the year of 1858. And the same thing was happened to Rani Avanti Bai Lodi also. She belongs to the Mandla region of Madhya Pradesh, Ramgarh area, right? So there also the same thing happened, which was happened to Rani Lakshmi Bai. Okay, and next coming to Tandhiya Tope, he was escaped to the jungles of North India, and after that, again 2 years after 2 years again, he came back. He attacked on Britishers, but Britishers killed him in the year of 1859. Okay, and next here all these things happened. These are actually first what happened when rebellion started, that attacks, invasions are positive, favorable to the Indians. For that, Indians got encouragement to the rebellion. But after the defeat, after this revolt, what happened, that all the things are negative to the Indians. Okay, so a little bit disappointment and sad situation of the Indians we can see there, right? So these are the things happened. And again, to regain and to dominate their power, for that in British government introduced so many different policies. And in that way, again means here the year we can consider, by the year of 1959 they recaptured their total power back. Okay, they started ruling. Again they introduced some policies, and they transferred that all the powers to the East India Company back. Okay, so in that way here they introduced different policies. In that they started to give respect to the Indian religions, traditions, right? And they started to capture the soldiers from European countries, not from the India, Bihar, Punjab, from that kind of areas. They don't want to recruit the soldiers in their army. Okay, they brought soldiers from European countries, and a few of the people from Indians, they are also Sikhs and Pathans, right? So these are the things happened. And again what they did, that old Nawabs, Rajas, kings are there, landlords are there, for them they gave their power back. Means under the guidance of East India Company, they have to rule their areas. Okay, so these are the things happened after maths. Okay, so children, I hope you understand the topic, right? We'll meet in the next module, that is 6th module.